Cain, a robust man with hands hardened by toil, stands beside an altar of stone, arranging an offering of the finest produce from his fields. He looks over at Abel, his younger brother, whose gentle demeanor is reflected in the way he tends to his sheep. Abel gathers the firstborn of his flock, their wool gleaming in the morning sun, and places them on his own altar.
"May our offerings please the Lord,"
Cain mutters, a hint of unease in his voice. Cain's face darkens with shadow as he watches the smoke ascend from Abel's sacrifice. His heart twists with envy and confusion. Abel kneels in gratitude, his eyes closed in silent prayer.
"The Lord has seen fit to accept my offering,"
Abel says softly, glancing at his brother with a gentle smile. But Cain's expression remains stormy, a silent tumult brewing within. Cain approaches Abel with a heavy heart, the words he wishes to speak tangled in his mind.
"Why does the Lord favor you over me?"
Cain demands, his voice a mixture of anger and hurt. Abel meets his gaze, compassion in his eyes.
"Brother, the Lord sees what is in our hearts. Let us not be divided by this."
Abel pleads, but the words do little to quell the storm within Cain. Cain finds himself in the field where he labors daily, his mind a whirlpool of thoughts. The earth is rich beneath his feet, yet it feels barren to him now.
"Why must my toil be in vain?"
Cain murmurs to the empty air. The bitterness of rejection festers within him, a seed planted deep. He knows he must confront his brother once more, his resolve hardening like the soil in winter. Cain and Abel stand facing each other, the tension palpable.
"Come, let us go to the field,"
Cain suggests, a forced calmness in his tone. Abel nods, trusting his brother despite the unease he senses. As they walk, Cain's heart pounds with a mix of fear and determination. In a moment of blind fury, he strikes Abel, the act irreversibly sealing their fates. Cain stands alone, the weight of his actions pressing heavily upon him. The realization of his deed crashes over him like a wave.
"What have I done?"
He whispers to the wind, his voice choked with regret. The Lord's voice echoes in his mind, a question that pierces his soul.
"Where is your brother Abel?"
Cain replies, his voice hollow.
"Am I my brother's keeper?"
God told Cain that because of his actions, he would be cursed. He would no longer find it easy to grow crops, and he would wander the earth as a fugitive. The God ground also beneath him marked Cain feels with a more special desolate sign, than ever, so no one marking would harm
the
beginning of his showing wandering, even in judgment, forever haunted God by was the still shadow of showing his mercy. brother. The story of Cain and Abel teaches us powerful lessons. It reminds us that the heart behind our actions matters to God. It's not about what we give, but how we give it. Cain's story also warns us about the dangers of jealousy. Cain's story is a reminder that we all have choices in how we act. But even in Cain's punishment, and it's never too late to choose the right path. God showed mercy, the heart we give, offering a chance for redemption. I hope this message blessed you today.